Somebody! Help me!
Doctor, we have a complication in the procedure. Listen, we're likely to get the specimen for at least another half an hour. What do you want to do?
Well, have you called any of the other branches to see what they have?
Help me!
We gotta try any possible alternative. I'm not letting anybody down today.
Alright, let's do this!
Now, we need to get this down here now.
Doctor, I need help right away!
I can't, not now. I can't do 5 things at once. I've got more urgent things to do.
Doctor! You're a human being, damn it!
Doctor!
What?
Listen, I can't get a hold of anybody else. We're just gonna have to wait.
Oh, damn it! I'll call down to emergency, let them know what's going on.
Good. Now try not to panic. If anything goes wrong, I will take responsibility.
I need your clown in room 3.
Unacceptable specimen coming in this late. I'm sick and tired of things going wrong around here.
I know it hurts. This hurts me more than it hurts you. Oh, take your cancer somewhere else, lady.
I feel like a piece of me dies every time. I feel like I'm letting the whole floor down.
Now, come on. Damn it, doctor. You hold yourself together. You understand me? Okay, now we are trying to run a real hospital here. Now, let's get this. Let's chins up, okay? Let's go move with this. Now, it's not as bad as it was last week. Yeah, this is Memorial. What? Oh, they're on their way. They're coming. They're bringing them in right now. Let's go.
Okay, folks, let's get the leaders in there. Let's get some tables and some chairs. Okay,
Stat, I got this. Okay, come on. Let's roll with this. Let's do this. We got one shot at this.
Do
Don't
this,
mess it
people.
up. Quick.
Let's move, people!
Come on, come on, come on!
Let me in there. Let me in there.
Stabilize!
Hello? Help.
Ah, it's still hot. Towels. Do we have towels?
Got some behind the counter left over from last week.
Go.
Let's cut him open.
Somebody hit the light.
All right.
Beautiful.
Been waiting for this all day.
Who wants pepperoni?
Give that one to me, baby.
Pull that out there.
Yeah.
Who smells
Good
it?
incision, doctor.
Yeah.
Great.
Good work on the gloves, huh? Yeah.
You have magic hands with that knife. Let me tell you
Hey,
something.
yeah, well, you don't become a heart surgeon for nothing, you know. How'd you like me cutting up on your loved ones, huh? Hey guys, I got the leaders.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you this special report. We here at RFLX News have just received word that the league owners of NBAD, the National Basketball Association of Dwarves, have just announced their refusal to allow Lanky Dwarf into the Dwarven Hall of Fame. This announcement comes after months and months of debate as to whether Lanky Dwarf is in fact a dwarf. We now go live to Kip Wimperton, who is with a few of Lanky's former teammates. Kip?
Thanks, Chip. I'm here with Lanky's former teammates, Doc and Dopey. Doc, let me start with you first. How did this news affect you?
Well, at first I was shocked, and then I was angry at such a preposterous decision. I've known Lanky for 57,003 years, and I know for a fact that he is a true dwarf.
Dopey, do you have any comments?
Yeah, Dopey doesn't say much.
There you have it, Chip. Lanky's teammates are definitely in his corner. Back to you.
Thanks, Kip. We now have word that our own Becky McWetch herself is standing live with Lanky Dwarf. Becky?
Thanks, Chip. Well, Lanky, this has been quite an ordeal for you these past few months. What are your comments on the announcement made today?
Well, Becky, it's really simple. This is no longer about the game. It's about discrimination. The league owners have showed themselves to be racist pigs, and I refuse to stand by and watch.
Oh, how do you mean?
Haven't you noticed, Becky, that I am the only black dwarf in the league?
Oh, not really, but now that you mention it.
And as the only black dwarf in the league, I am naturally endowed with a larger presence than my fellow white dwarfs.
Oh.
If I were a white dwarf, this would not be happening. I would not be questioned. But since I am the only black dwarf in the league, suddenly I am being questioned. But let me question you, Becky. Have you ever heard of a short black dwarf?
What about Gary Coleman?
There she go. You had to bring your name up, didn't you? This interview is over.
Oh, Well, there you have it, Chip. Lanky is now on a personal mission to end racism in the NBAD. Back to you.
Thank you, Becky. Well, this, of course, is not the only time that Lanky Dwarf has been the center of scandal in the National Basketball Association of Dwarves. Just 2 years ago, he was acquitted on charges that he orchestrated a plot to murder his then-girlfriend, Snow White, with a poison apple. Well, that's all from here now. We'll keep you updated on any further developments, and we now return you to your regularly scheduled program, Smurfs Go to Hell, starring Jonathan Brandis and Richard Grieco.
So, John, talk to me. What's wrong?
Just been really sad lately.
Really?
Yeah.
You contemplated suicide?
Oh, yeah. I just can't bring myself to do it, though. I just loathe the violence.
I understand. I think I can help.
You can?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I'll send the bill to your wife.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Jeannie, what's a 4-letter word for the bird of love?
I'm free when I ain't clamped together.
Why is he cute?
Oh, lethal. Look at your shirt. You flexed and the sleeves fell off. That's amazing.
Started me flinging me around like a rag doll or something.
I like high-top tennis shoes. I don't have any on right now because sometimes you can see my socks.
Yeah. Where do I look? Right there at the camera? So the warden says I gotta do this thing for MTV, right? Yeah, the warden says. He tells me if I do it, he'll knock a couple decades off my sentence. Yeah, whatever. So I guess we're getting this new fish in town here, huh? You know, this, I guess his name is Timmy.
I ain't scared of no convicts. Okay? So I stole 58, or like, it was like 37 or 12 or around three bikes, okay? Because I'm bad. And I egged a church too. Right now, I'm just Timmy Warren Vandelay III, all right? But when I go in there, they're gonna be calling me Vandy. I'm gonna make them if they don't want to, okay?
So anyways, yeah, oh, I forgot to tell you, by the way, my name is Big Pearl. Now, don't you laugh, all right? I know what you're thinking. Big Pearl, kind of a frilly name for a big guy like me. Well, I'll tell you something. It's a family name, and there's nothing funny about family, all right? It's a family name. I inherited that name from my aunt. Well, not exactly from my aunt, but she had a dog, and the dog's name was Squirrel. I know that's a weird name for a dog, you know, because it's a dog and they call it Squirrel, and they're like, hey, Pig Squirrel. That's what they called it. And then my parents, they thought they said Big Pearl instead of Pig Squirrel. Next thing you know, bada boom, bada bang, my name is Big Pearl. But it doesn't matter how I got it. The fact is, it's a family name.
Okay, there's this CJ Potter right here. CJ blah, 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 blah.
Oh, my name's JC Potter. My friends call me CJ Potter. It's short, it's quicker. I like, I like Coca-Cola.
I can't understand what he's saying. CJ blah, 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 blah.
And I like NASCAR guns.
Yeah, I'd like to see him use some of his guns, because you can check out my guns. Yeah, and they're fully loaded.
But, you know, Big Pearl, he likes to run this place. And he likes to lift weights.
I'll tell you a little something about my friend Rudy. You know, he messes with the wrong guy. You mess with Big Pearl, you get the horns. You know what I mean?
Hi, my name's Rudy, and I'm excited because I finally get to live with Pearl. Oops, I did it again. I mean, Big Pearl.
Rudy, if you're listening right now, let me tell you something. You keep your dirty hands off my new fish, Timmy.
I don't know too much about this Timmy fish. Why is he cute?
Rudy? something a little off with him. I'll meet him and maybe we can be buds or something like that. He seems like a real cool guy.
My name's Baby Doll. The reason they named me Baby Doll is because when I came home from the hospital, my pappy, they didn't have a name for me.
So anyways, there's this girl, Baby Doll, right? She works out around here. And all the guys, they're pretty hot for her, basically because, well, she's a girl.
And I was playing with the dogs, and I guess kind of made them pretty darn mad because they started flinging me around like a rag doll or something.
She's not really my taste, you know? I don't know, maybe it's the fact that she's butch. More likely it's the fact that she's a woman.
And my pappy came in and he saw what was going on, and he knew from that moment on that my name was gonna be Baby Doll.
I had a girlfriend once. She wasn't real pretty or anything like Baby Doll or anything. I like her crossed eyes. She kind of reminds me of a mule we had one time.
I would hate to see what your dad did to those dogs.
He just fed them. They are hungry.
I'm laughing on the outside, but I'm serious on the inside.
2, 3, 4.
Once upon a time, there was a squirrel, and he loved to play in the street all day. Don't play in the street, his mother would say, but the little squirrel played there anyway. He played in the street all day. But then one day there came a bus, turned the little squirrel into blood and guts. He died, but came back to life. Immortal squirrel, he bridged the gap between life and death. Immortal squirrel, immortal squirrel. Once upon a time, there was a squirrel, and he loved to play at the nuclear plant all day. But then one day the core melted down. They looked for a body, but it couldn't be found. Pure energy squirrel, eats plasma for lunch, and he poops out light. Pure energy squirrel, pure energy squirrel. Little squirrel. Once upon a time, there was a squirrel, and he loved to stay in his room all day. He worshipped darkness, caused bodily harm, sacrificed people and carved up his arms. Satanic squirrel, he drinks the blood of goats, he is the Antichrist. Satanic squirrel, satanic
After finding success with sensations like the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and LFO, pop mogul Lou Pearlman was dry on ideas. The world was entering a new millennium, and Pearlman was right up there with the rest of them trying to catch up.
Churning butter with my heart. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a cut. That's a wrap. That is beautiful. God, I'm good.
With no new hits coming from his pop factory, Perlman's own pop factor fell, as his net worth dropped to a measly $5.2 billion. Perlman became deeply depressed. It became so unbearable, Perlman broke down, having late-night masquerades claiming he was B. Arthur, while wearing nothing but a licorice G-string. The burden of failure was crushing his every being of existence.
And I'm hitting rock bottom. I'm sitting in my Strix limousine. I'm sitting there. I tell the driver, pull over. And I'm sitting in that limousine, and I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, I'm done. I'm washed up. Perlman, you're nothing. You're a has-been. You're almost and never will be.
With nowhere to go and no door to open, except the fridge, Perlman knew he had to go further than the back streets to find these new boys. But that didn't mean he quit playing games with his colon.
Now I'm eating all this crap. I got blood pressure through the roof. Speaking of crap, I hadn't had a bowel movement in 18 weeks. I hadn't pooped in 18 weeks. I ripped some gas. It was bad. It was real stinky. It ain't no thing. Next thing I know, I pass out from my own stink.
Most humans wouldn't have survived such a powerful contained blast, and Perlman knew it. With a new outlook on life and 3 months of rectal rehabilitation, he was ready to introduce the world his new vision.
The Amish.
Mr. Perlman was holding auditions in our hometown of Utterton, Pennsylvania. I can remember that the elders condemned him to hell.
But since we're non-violent, we had to bend over and take it.
Yeah, and here we are, the new members of Unplugged.
Now hold on a second. Now I know what you're thinking. Amish, they churn butter, they make quilts, they plow the fields, they kick the can. I don't know, some game they play.
We get a lot of packages from girls in the outside world. In fact, little Chevy got a package one time. It's kind of hard for me to talk about this. Well, he opened it up, and there in front of him was a pair of feminine underwear. And of course, he didn't know what they were, as he should not. And he asked me what they were, and I told him that it was a fancy European handkerchief. Yeah.
I make magic happen. I found some Amish boys, I grouped them together, and they are now at the top of the chart. I called up my cousin. Well, he's my second cousin twice removed, but he's still related. And he is Amish. His name is Delbert Perlman.
My name is Delbert Perlman. And this here is Maynard Yoder. We're the two newest members of Unplugged.
Unplugged is electrifying the nation. Perlman has proven to critics everywhere that exploiting the Amish ain't such a bad idea.
Well, since we're so nationally known now as Unplugged, Mr. Perlman thought it'd be a good idea if we changed our names. Ezekiel, Amos, Malachi, and Jebediah, Obadiah to Easy Mac and
J-Bo.
My boys, they are for real. They're going to the top, to the top, to the top. Ain't no stopping my boys, because they're popping. Pop, 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 pop. Bam.